Hey guys, Brent Hull here in Philadelphia. We're going to go down to Winter Tour tomorrow. We're going to do a whole series on Winter Tour and the interiors, but you can't go to Winter Tour and not come to Philadelphia. And you can't come to Philadelphia and not see this building. So I wanted to share with you some of the highlights and some of the great details in this building. Come check it out. Okay, so here is one of the great buildings in America. It started in 1871. It was going to be the tallest building in the world, right? Well, it took 30 years to build, and in that time we started figuring out how to build with steel. And so the Eiffel Tower got built, the Washington Monument got built. When it was finished, it was the tallest habitable building in the world. It's an incredible structure, right? I mean, it's beautiful. It's Second Empire, right? Remember that from the Victorian talk. Second Empire is that French-inspired deal. And you see a lot of this decoration and detail in here because that's the Beaux-Arts influence, right? That school in France where they were learning all these classical details. And look at this, guys. Look at how this is organized and put together. You've got a strong base. It's called a rusticated base, okay? That's that heavy stone. On top of that is the Doric order, okay? Above that's the Ionic order. And if you look at the very top, that's the Corinthian order, right? Now you might say, if you've studied my classical videos, you know kind of how this is working, but the strongest, right, base is at the bottom, and then it gets weaker visually as it goes up because it's not carrying as much. But it might seem weird that the Corinthian columns that are so decorative are way up there. But that's just classical organization, right? So that you look at it and it makes sense and it's beautiful. 88 million bricks in this building, okay? Stone, marble, it's freaking unbelievable. Now, one thing that's kind of funny, look at the window units in there. So there are window units in this building. Evidently, the technology of the air conditioning wasn't invented in 1871. So it's a beautiful building. It is a temple to civic pride. It's a temple to the municipality. You'll see over the doorways justice and honor and all these different ideals, right? A very proud moment in America, a very proud time to be an American after the Civil War, executing this wonderful structure. Inside, there's a courtyard in the middle, and if you walk through these things are closed today, but there's these capitals, and in the columns are these capitals of the melting pot of America coming together to build this great structure, to build this city. But amazing building. Remember what happens in 1871, just one quick aside, 1880, 1890, they figure out how to build with steel, right? And so this masonry structure, okay, was built, and so now that very top part, the tower up there is one of the tallest towers in America, was actually made with steel because they discovered that and learned to build that way later. Anyway, fantastic building. If you're in Philadelphia, you got to come check it out. I encourage you always to tour, always look around, always go get inspired for new places. This is the finest Second Empire building in America. If you're in Philadelphia, come by Philadelphia City Hall. It's an amazing structure.